We use spaghetti squash quite a bit, and so today this is kind of a two-part series. I'm going to show you guys a couple of tips and tricks on how to prepare spaghetti squash, getting it in the oven and out, and then as the second follow-up video we're going to add that spaghetti squash to some sauce and make a nice little spaghetti sauce for you. So here's my spaghetti squash. Come on over here. I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks for getting this thing ready for the oven. Okay guys, so preparing the spaghetti squash. I like to cut so we've got the stalk end. I like to give myself just a little bit of a flat surface. So you kind of got to work around it, but cut this stalk end off so it gives me a nice flat surface to cut down. And then you're just going to insert the knife in the top, and I like to give it a nice big hammer with the fist and slice it open. So now we've got to get all the seeds out. Just take your regular kitchen spoon, and all I'm going to do is circle this around, empty out all those seeds. We got our compost bucket right here, so that's just going to go right in the compost bucket. The other side. So I've got my spaghetti squash ready, and let's get it ready to go in the oven. I've greased, with a little olive oil, I've greased a sheet pan. I've got my spaghetti squash here. I'm going to place them face down on the pan. And we've got a preheated oven to 350 degrees. Just going to pop these in the oven, and we'll cook them for about 30 to 45 minutes and check on them then. So back in a bit. Squash has been in for about 45 minutes. Pull it out, and then I like to immediately flip them over, let the steam come out and kind of let them air out. Let these cool for a few minutes. Alright, so we've let the spaghetti squash cool, and I'm just going to start forking it out. I got a container here. I just like to run the fork around the sides. And then just pull all that down toward the bottom. Okay guys, so we've got our spaghetti squash all prepped and ready. I'm going to stick this in the fridge, and we'll be ready to go.